This presentation will include information on what you need to know about the National Assessment of Educational Progress, NAEP, for statewide accountability and reporting purposes. This menu shows what will be covered in this video. We will talk about what NAEP is all about, who NAEP is for, and why you should administer NAEP. We will also go over when NAEP is administered, how it is administered, how to review scores, what resources are available to you for NAEP, and some frequently asked questions. What is the National Assessment of Educational Progress? NAEP, also known as the Nation's Report Card, is the largest national assessment of what America's students know and can do. It is assessed in grades 4, 8, and sometimes grade 12. The NAEP is a congressionally authorized project of the National Center for Education Statistics. The NCES is within the U.S. Department of Education. NAEP measures achievement in an unbiased and independent fashion, which permits comparisons across states and over time. The assessment schedule can be found on the National Assessment Governing Board's website. Who are the critical partners for the NAEP? NAEP is administered to a representative sample of Montana schools and students in grades 4, 8, and 12. Individual schools participating in NAEP designate an in-school staff member to be the school coordinator. The school coordinator collaborates on assessment activities with NAEP representatives. About a third of Montana schools are selected to participate in the NAEP. Why should you administer the NAEP? Participation in mathematics and reading is required under the reauthorization of the Elementary and Secondary Education Act, also known as the Every Student Succeeds Act, or ESSA, for any district receiving Title I funds. As of 2003, participation became a requirement in all states and school districts receiving Title I funding. Beyond the requirement for NAEP, the assessment is very important for informing decisions about policies and methods to improve our nation's education system. When do you administer the NAEP? In June of the upcoming school year, the OPI typically notifies superintendents and principals of their NAEP sampled schools. To learn more about state NAEP sampling, visit the State Assessment Sample Design, FAQ. Assessments are administered by a NAEP representative between January and March. Assessments are digitally based and on an average take students between 60 and 120 minutes to complete, including transition time and instructions. How is the NAEP administered? NAEP has digitally based assessments administered on devices. Each student will be assessed in one subject. NAEP representatives will conduct the assessment using the school-managed devices and Wi-Fi, or NAEP devices. Schools are asked to provide space for most, if not all of the day, with tables or flat desks, and an adequate number of electrical outlets in the assessment location. How can I view the NAEP scores? National, state, and even some district scores can be viewed using the NAEP Data Explorer, NDE. There is no school or student level information available. The NDE creates customizable tables and graphics to display NAEP results. You can see the results of specific assessments across multiple years and broken down across a variety of student groups. For some assessments, results are available by state or by participating urban districts. Results can be filtered by content areas within subjects. For in-depth exploration, the NDE provides statistical results such as significance testing, gap analysis, and regression analysis. You can export tables and charts to Word documents, Excel workbooks, and PDFs. Results are typically available 2 to 12 months after the administration window. NAEP results can also be viewed at the website nationsreportcard.gov. NAEP results are viewed in two formats: average scale scores and achievement levels. For average scale scores, the range is 0 to 500 on mathematics and reading assessments. For the achievement levels, there is below basic, basic, proficient, and advanced. A proficient score in NAEP represents solid academic performance for the grade assessed. What resources are available for the NAEP? The Montana NAEP page, managed by the Office of Public Instruction, includes general information about NAEP, as well as past sampled schools and results. The NAEP website has many online tools to utilize and nationwide assessment results. Staying informed with testing updates and alerts. It is important to stay informed with testing updates and alerts. School staff with a responsibility for preparing, administering, supporting, or handling assessment materials should also be familiar with these key documents. For more information on NAEP and assessments at OPI can be found at these links. Here are some frequently asked questions about NAEP. Be sure to check the OPI statewide testing page for more information and contact the OPI's NAEP State Coordinator, Chantel Niederstadt, with any additional questions.